Hey everyone, Damien Dudovic here from the Tadima Network once more, bringing you a 1 vs 1 Dawn of War Soulstorm replay on the 1 vs 1 map Fallen City. So, yeah, as you can see, we've got Ekim Taf Taf as the Sisters of Battle doing it for themselves, and Maiden Crader, apparently, as the Eldar. So, just have a look at their opening builds, pretty standard so far. So yeah, I was hoping to commentate on a different 1 vs 1 first, but for whatever reason that replay file wasn't working. Not entirely sure why, but there you go. So yeah, as for the opening Sisters of Battle build, seeing pretty standard stuff so far, although it looks like we're actually most likely going to see some early Seraphim being built, thanks to their building the armory pretty quickly actually, so we'll see what happens there. So with the Eldar, their first troops are going to be the Ranger squad with infiltration, so it should be interesting to see how the battle will counter that. And yeah, indeed they are going to go with the Seraphim squad as a interesting starting unit. Because yeah, the problem is once the Rangers get that stealth upgrade, which are, well, going to be researching straight after, Seraphim won't be able to do too much to them until they can get a missionary or another detector unit near them, so it's going to be a bit of a interesting game to say the least. As for the Eldar's second unit, it looks like they'll be going for Dark Reapers, so pretty heavy ranged build there actually. And what's the second unit for the Sisters of Battle? That'll be Seraphim by looks like. So yeah, interestingly, we're seeing almost both players mirroring each other on the top and bottom, so Eldar pushing on the top, Seraphim pushing on the bottom. So just doing a bit of harassment damage there, as you can see, and the second squad has come out for the Seraphims. Looks like they'll actually be sending those to the north to do a bit of damage most likely. As for the Eldar, they're not producing anything at the moment, but we are seeing pretty standard stuff from them so far though. Looks like, yeah, they're going for a really standard build with, yeah, creating all their listening shrines pretty instantly, and yeah, just moving out with pretty heavy ranged troops. So, interesting enough, Ranger squad, yep, has been revealed thanks to the good old missionary. So, pretty good unit composition by the Sisters of Battle player, but unfortunately, yeah, there's just too many ranged squads to deal with here. But at the same time, the second Seraphim squad is coming out to hopefully help out though, so we'll see what happens. Looks like we got the first plasma generator of the game being built by the Sisters of Battle, and nothing much yet being built for the... oh, except, yeah, we've got another Dark Reaper squad being built for the good old Eldar. It's interesting, they're actually sending the missionary into melee against the Rangers, and using Seraphim as range support. To be honest, I think that might have actually put them onto melee mode, even though they don't actually do as much damage, which is interesting. It makes them rather unique actually as a jumping unit. All the other races that have jumping units basically do more damage in melee than in ranged combat. So looks like the Eldar player was trying to split up the Sisters of Battle forces there, but yeah, looks like they're just going back there. And interesting, you don't see this so often actually. Using the lay hands ability that basically heals units pretty quickly in a squad the missionary's in. You use it just on the missionary itself just to heal him up a bit. And there you go, looks like we've got Seraphim going to do a bit of melee damage as well against the Dark Reapers before going into range and actually getting torn up at the same time. So only one of them left though, and what do you know, they're actually a couple of Seraphim just camping up on the top of that little ledge there. And looks like, yeah, we've got a canonist coming out for the Sisters of Battle, and can't really see any more units coming out for the Elder player though at the moment. And there you go, looks like Canis has finally come out. And what do you know, they're actually going for an early Inferno pistol, so it looks like the Sisters of Battle player has decided to stay in tier 1 for just a little bit longer, which might not actually be such a bad thing because they're certainly getting quite a bit of early pressure by the Elder player. Although they have done a pretty good job in capturing their half of the map, as you can see, it's been split up like that, with the Elder player taking the top half and the Sisters Battle taking the bottom. So there you go. Seraphim taking a bit of damage. I don't think that was really worth it, especially since they cancelled decapping a point at the last minute. They really should have retreated before that, or just kept on decapping the point, because otherwise they, as you can see, just wasted a few squads in doing so. And yeah, as you can see, we've got the faith upgrade being used, so just so they store extra faith, because you see that's how faith just works. You know, you have a very discrete amount of it, and it can be used for various abilities, just like in real life. But anyway. And what do you know, Missionary's actually decaptured that point, and he's going to be capturing it for the Sisters of Battle at the same time though. Got Sisters of Battle moving up, and can't seem to see those ranges anywhere. Although they would be cloaked of course, but I can't, usually when you have Fog of War disabled during a replay, there they are, but then you can see them when they move around, but yeah, like so. But anyway, yeah, it looks like they've been revealed, and not going to be doing too much damage actually. They managed to destroy the morale of that missionary and almost kill him, but the problem is he can use the lay hands ability, as you can see, and it just restores his health pretty quickly. And as for the Battle Sisters, actually they've only got one single power plant. They might want to create more troops or build more power plants to go to tier 2, because at the moment they're floating quite a few resources. At the same time though, Eldar has got more power coming in, but not as much requisition. Guardian's doing a bit of harassment at the bottom. So yeah, unfortunately it looks like the Battle Sisters player has been forced to retreat, but they have managed to put down a listing post there. And from what I can see, okay, only one critical location has been captured so far, and that was by the Sisters Battle player. Fortunately, they had to abandon the listing post, which is slowly getting torn to shreds by the good old Dark Reapers and Ranger combo. And okay, we got a standard Battle Sister squad being brought out as well. Plasma generator is being built. For some reason though, the Sisters Battle player is still hoarding resources, which isn't going to do much good when they're getting torn to shreds. So, okay, yeah, it looks like they finally finished building that that's a power plant. It looks like they'll most likely be going for tier 2 actually, so yep, there you go. There goes the tier 2 upgrade. And as for the Eldar, they're already at tier 2 though, because they weren't exactly hoarding much of their resources, because even now, as you can see, we've still got resources to spare for the Sisters of Battle actually. What do you know, that's right, the ballsy move, just running straight through the listing shrine, chasing down these squads, doing a bit of damage, and yeah, it looks like they only have a single flamer, but yeah, not doing too badly at all. And yeah, it looks like they'll now be destroying the listing post while the Dark Elder, sorry, not Dark Elder, the regular Elder player decides to retreat. Okay, yeah, looks like they'll be coming back just to try to snipe off a couple of units while they decap this point. Oh, they might not be decapping it though. It looks like they're just going to stay there for now. Well, they do have a spare missionary though. They should be using him to capture points like this one, rather than just leaving them around. It's possible that the Sisters Battle player might have just forgot about them though. So what can you do? And there you go, finally lay hands being used to heal more than just the missionary units. And what do you know, the Ranger squad is not actually going to do too much against them. Just see if there's anything else happening. So yeah, it looks like the Elder player has got a vehicle out, Valken Grav Tank. Sisters of Battle still is waiting for that tier 2 upgrade though, so chances are their next unit will most likely be a Celestian squad to deal with this Falcon Grav Tank. And yeah, actually pretty decent troops in general, those Celestians. So yeah, we'll just see if that's the case actually. And what do you know, Celestians coming out. One rather unfortunate thing about the Sisters of Battle though, is that yeah, as you can see, it's they've reached their population cap, but the problem is the barracks building also provides the upgrade for the population cap, so you can't produce a troop at the same time and go for the population cap upgrade. You can only go for one at a time. So yeah, Sisters Battle player doesn't seem to have realised that though, and yeah, they're just instead going for the armour upgrade for their standard troops. It's actually doing quite a bit of damage to the Elder economy though. We just have a quick look at the economy, 68 for the Elder player for requisition and 104 for the Sisters of Battle actually. So they're still doing good even with them hoarding resources and Yeah, so there you go. Now they realised that they need to go for that population cap upgrade. Although interesting enough, they also are going for the Emperor's Touch research as well, which basically allows the missionary to give everyone in his squad the Emperor's Touch bolter. That does pretty good damage actually. Although you'd certainly want to get faith upgrades so that you can store more faith away in order to make it more effective. But there you go. And there you go. Pretty well timed ability by the Seraphim. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Angelic Visage. That basically stops. Yeah, it's a, or rather, should I say, it God, bit of a block there. What does it do to their morale? It's it restores their morale and then makes the morale immune, and at the same time it increases the damage done as well of all the surrounding troops, as you can see. So yeah, there you go. That's what it does. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's interesting. I don't see that Seraphim being used too often, actually, especially early on at the beginning. And there you go. That's the Emperor's Touch bolter being used there. And as you can see, it's yeah, pretty holy to say the least. The Celestians being built at the bottom, slowly doing damage to the Arc Grab tank. As you can see, they're upgrading just the multi-melters, and they've also gone for the crack grenades upgrade. And with another Celestian squad on the way, that should be able to have their anti-vehicle needs covered, so to speak. Should just have a look. So yeah, they haven't added a second melter gun, which means they'll most likely be going for a balanced approach to their Celestians. They'll be using half for anti-vehicle, half for anti-infantry use, so to speak. Although they are also building their own vehicle plant, finally. Well, they haven't done too bad, actually, against what we've seen so far, but yeah, as you can see, these Warp Spiders are certainly going to be doing a bit of damage. Damage to the Sisters Battle economy. Although that's actually on the Eldar side of the map, so they're really just trying to recapture their own points there.
Victory countdown has begun.
And what do you know, it's actually oh, okay. Well, just for a second there, the Sisters of Battle player actually had well over 60-something% of the oh, there we go, over 66% of the strategic points controlled, actually. And it looks like the first unit is actually going to be the Lightning Fighter. So that's another unit you don't see too often in being used by the Battle Sisters. The thing with the Lightning Fighter is it says it's good against aircraft and infantry, but the problem is it's not really as good against infantry as more dedicated vehicles are, like the well, let's say the Space Marine Landspeeder Tempest with the missile upgrade, either with Crack Missile or with the Frag Missile upgrade even. But it doesn't do such bad damage, actually. It's actually pretty decent against, or should I say it does alright against various infantry vehicles and buildings as well, actually. So it's a bit of a general support fighter, actually. A fighter bomber, I suppose you could say. But in any case, we've got a bit of a pretty major battle happening in the Eldar base, and yeah, this will most likely be lights out for the Eldar player, actually. Yeah, we'll just have a couple of minutes to go. And yeah, we'll most likely see them getting killed off. And yeah, as you can see, another Angelic Visage being used by the Seraphim squad. So Rangers, for some reason, deciding to, they think, well, everything's lost anyway, why not just sacrifice ourselves? And boom, down they go. Looks like Warp Spiders managed to teleport in just before a building was destroyed. I don't think it's done much good, though, to say the least. And there you go, looks like Lightning Fighters finally is able to contribute as well. And there you go, nice little Empress Touch ability being used, and as you can see, it just melts away infantry, and it's actually pretty decent against vehicles, and yeah, not too shabby against buildings either. So it's a pretty good ability to have, even for a single squad of Battle Sisters. Indeed. So there you go. Eldar has been defeated. So, not bad in game indeed. Usually when you see Emperor's Touch research being completed, you would see more than a single squad of Battle Sisters with Missionary attached, but, to make better use of it. But there you go. So we had more Celestians coming out, and yeah, so yeah, pretty good play by the Sisters of Battle player. I was actually expecting them to go for a bit more of a conventional build when it came to the vehicles at the very least, but there you go. I think nothing beats mobility, even if the fighters are only hovering, I don't know, maybe, say if they're 2 meters tall, so 2, 4, so yeah, maybe about 10 or 15 meters above the ground, which is kind of funny. So there you go. I'll be uploading this game, and hopefully another one a bit later on. So until that happens, this has been Damien Davidovich signing off.